us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Mike's by 4. Ready?
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On second down, Freeman.
52.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
54 Mike.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation.
And it'll be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 20. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ryan to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Robert Quinn. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Watch the whip.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Now Ryan. Jones has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run. Devontae Freeman. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pick up there, 26 yards. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Check 82, check 82. Single.
On 2nd and 7. Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
A gain of 3, second down. On second down, it's Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, what?
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Jalen Smith coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now it's Ryan. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Check 99. Check 99. Check. 55.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
58. Check. 55.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Let's go.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I'm going to hit you all
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I'm going to run you over.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Cook. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. To throw is Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? He completes this to Russell Gage. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Ryan now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
39.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Kill.
Throwing again. Ryan. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Cheetah Bay Awuzie with a pick.
We got this.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, 91 yards, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion. On first down, Elliott, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Yeah! Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Prescott now. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They go to Elliott again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Forbath will put this one through, and that will bump the lead up to 11. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now in Arlington. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Alert 3.
Now Ryan. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Now Ryan on 1st down. Complete to Jones. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Ryan will throw again. Jones has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Again, Ryan. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
21.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Ryan. He finds an opening past the 40. This complete to Jones.
He's crying. He's checking Craig.
Throwing now is Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. They give him a gain of 38.
Come on, baby.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ryan to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Robert Quinn in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Back to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Mike, 45. Drop deep, drop deep. Switch it.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those